Hello friends, welcome to my channel. In today's session, topic is multiplication of numbers very close to base in Vedic Maths. So first question may arise in your mind, what is the meaning of very close to base? So here we can choose base as the power of 10. So base can be 10, 100, 1000, 10,000, lakhs and so on. Okay. So what is base? That is clear. Now very close to the base means what? That we are going to discuss. So first thing is, let's consider a number 105. So this number is close to what? It is close to 100. So we can say that base is 100 in this case. If I say number 92. Now 92 is also close to 100. So here also base is 100. If I say that 957, this is close to 1000. So you can say that base would be 1000. So you can choose the numbers which are closer to 10, 100, 1000, 10,000 and so on. So base should be power of 10. That is first thing that you should keep in your mind. So first, before starting multiplication, you should check whether the number is closer to base of 10 or not. Then only you can apply this method. Okay, keep this thing in mind. Now second rule that you should keep in mind is how many digits should be there on the right hand side. Right hand side means what? Right hand side it means if I multiply any two numbers, let's say 106 times 95. Okay. So as you know, first what we will do, we will write some number over here. So here the numbers, how many digits should be there? If base is 10, there should be one digit. If base is 100, there should be two digits because there are two zeros. If base is 1000, then there should be three digits over here. How? That will be more clear as we consider some examples and if you do practice. Okay. So here we are going to consider different cases because you have seen that this 106, it is greater than 100, right? And if I say 95, it is less than 100. So what to do? How to do this multiplication? In these cases, one is greater, another one is lesser. There are various cases. If both the numbers are above base, then how to do? If both the numbers are below base, then how to do? If one is above the base number, or you can say greater than the base, and one is less than the base, then how to solve the questions? So we are going to consider different cases. So let's continue and let's look at the case number 1. Case number 1 is both the numbers are below base. If what is the base and how they are below, let's consider an example. 95 times 91. You can see that 91 is closer to 100 as well as 95 is also closer to 100. But both are less than 100, it means both are below the base, right? So first thing I can decide is my base is 100, right? Now what is the next step? Next step is you need to find out the deviation of these base from the 100. So what do I need to do is 95 minus 100. If I do 95 minus 100, one is positive, another number is negative, so I need to do subtraction. So 100 by 95 minus 100, so it is 5, but answer is minus 5. Why it is minus 5? You know very well. This 100 is greater than 95 and its sign is negative, right? Next thing is, next number is 91, so again I need to find out deviation from the base, so it is minus 100. 91 minus 100, so it is negative 9. Why negative? Because 100 is greater than 91 and it is negative, right? So next step is I need to write down the deviation over here. Deviation of 95 is negative 5 and this one is negative 9. Now what is the next step? Next step is, what are these two numbers? Two numbers are 95 and 9. 95 and 9. So what you should do? You should do 95 minus 9. 95 minus 9 is how much? 95 minus 9 is 86, right? So my answer is 86. And now what is the next step? This is the answer of the left hand side. How we can do it on the right hand side? On the right hand side, you should do multiplication. Okay, so if I multiply 5 times 9, 5 times 9 is what? It is 45. But both the digits are negative because they are below the base. So minus minus would be plus. So it would be positive only. So we will consider 45 only. Now what is the meaning of number of digits at the right side? It means that here the base is 10. So how many digits should be there on the right hand side? There should be 2 digits. And as we are having 2 digits, we don't need to do anything with it. And our answer is 8645. You can check it by doing the calculations using the conventional method like 95 times 91, and you can check the answer. Let's consider one more example. 990 times 972. You can see that both the numbers are closer to 1000. So what is my base? Base is 1000 and both the numbers are below the base, both are less than this 1000. So how much is the deviation? So what do we need to do? 990 minus 1000. So it is how much? It would be negative 10. Is it true? Yeah, that is absolutely true. And next one is 972 minus 1000. So this will be negative 28. So I should write both the deviations, that is negative 10 and negative 28. Now what is the next step? Next step is to find out the answer on the right hand side. What should I do? I should do addition or subtraction, whatever is there. 919 and that is negative. So I need to do subtraction. 919 minus 28, which is 962. Is it true? Yeah. And now I should do multiplication of both these numbers. Right. And 28 times 2, which is 280. And negative is positive. So our answer is 9,62,280. This is our final answer. Here you have seen that both the numbers are negative. That's why this answer is positive. Now our base was 1000. So how many digits should be there on the right hand side? There should be 3 digits because there are 3 zeros. You can see that it is having 3 digits. If not 3 digits, then what? That also we are going to discuss. Now let's consider the another case. First case is both the numbers are below base. Now if both the numbers are above base, then what we should do? That I am going to explain you. So let's start. Consider case number 2. Both the numbers are above base. What is the meaning of it? It means that let's consider a number 19 times 11. You can see that both the numbers are closer to 10. So I can say that my base is how much? Base is equals to 10. We need to follow the same procedure as we did earlier. Like I need to find out deviation of 19 from the base. It means 10. 19 minus 10, which is 9, and 11 minus 10, which is 1. So what is the deviation? In the previous case, deviation was negative because these numbers were less than the base, right? Here both our numbers are positive, so you should write it with the sign plus 9 and plus 1. These are the deviations, right? Now next step is, as we did in the previous, we need to do arithmetic operation of addition or subtraction. Here you can see that 19 is positive. This one is also positive. It means here the sign of plus. So you should add both of them. 19 plus 1 is 20. So here I should write 20. And next step is you need to do the multiplication of both these numbers. 9 times 1 is how much? That is 9. And both are positive. So answer is positive. So here my answer is 209. Now we should even check this number is 9 and base is 10. If the base base is 10. How many digits should be there on the right hand side? There should be just one digit. And yes, here also just one digit. So our answer is 209. Let's consider one more example. 113 times 104. Both the numbers are closer to 100. So I can say that my base is how much? Base is equals to 100. Now again, same procedure. We need to find out the deviation. That is 113 minus 100. How much is it? Which is 13. And next one is 104 minus 100, which is 4. So deviations are plus 13 and plus 4. Now what is the next step? Next step is we need to do arithmetic operation of addition or subtraction. Both the numbers are positive, so we need to do addition. 113 plus 4 is how much? 117. And here 30 and 4. We need to do multiplication of both the numbers. 13 times 4 is how much? That is 52. Now let's check. Base is 100. So there should be 2 digits as 2 zeros, and yeah, we are having 2 digits. So our answer is 11,752. Okay, so this is the second case when both the numbers are above base. If one number is above base and another one is below base, then what to do? That I am going to explain you. So now I will explain you case number 3. In this case, let's consider one number is above base and another one is below base. So the first thing is, let's consider an example. 13 times 8. Okay. So if I consider 13 times 8, then both the numbers are closer to 10. So we can say that my base is 10. And now I hope you know how to write down deviation. So let's write it directly. This is 3 more than the 10. So plus 3. This is 2 less. So minus 2. Right? Now, what is the next step? As we did earlier, what should we do? Arithmetical operation of 13 and 2. If I do 13 minus 2, how much I will get? I will get 11. Right? Now, what is next step? Next step is we need to do multiplication of these numbers. If I do multiplication, 3 times 2 is 6. But as per the rule of the integers, one number is positive, another one is negative. So it should be negative 6. Now, how come possible 11 and negative 6? We have never ever seen such kind of the answers in the multiplication, right? So now what is the next step? Next step is this base is 10. So this should be reduced by one number. So this will become now, this is 11 minus 1 is how much? That is 10. So this should be 10 and this one should be given to it. So this will become like 10 minus 6, which is 4. So actually our answer is 104. How? Let me explain you once again. Here you put 11 and negative 6. So what you should do? You should reduce this number by 1. So this becomes 10 and this number should be deduct from the base, which is 10. So 10 minus 6. So this one 10 as it is. And here let me write 11 minus 1. So it is 10 and another one is 4. So our answer is 104. Let's consider one more example so you can have clear idea. Keep one thing in mind. In the earlier cases, both the numbers were either above or below the base, right? So both the numbers were either positive or negative. So you were getting positive answer only. But if one number is above base and another one is below base, then one would be positive, another would be negative. So here your answer would be negative. So you need to reduce the number on the left hand side by 1 and this should be do the subtraction from the base number. Okay, don't forget this rule in this case. I will explain you one more example so you can have the clear idea. Let's say 122 times 98. You can see that both the numbers are closer to 100. So base is how much? Our base is 100, right? I am going to write it on the side only. Now, if I say that how much is the deviation, it is 22 more than the base. So plus 22 and this is 2 lesser, right? So negative 2. Now next step is you should do the arithmetic operation. Between these two numbers, 122 and one is positive, another one is negative. So you should do subtraction. So you will get 120 on this side and 22 times 2. 22 2s are 44. But as one number is positive, another number is negative. So I should keep a sign of minus, right? Now what is the next step? Next step is these numbers should be reduced by 1 and they should be subtracted from the base. So this will become 119 and on the other side my answer would be 56. So total answer is 11,956. You can do this calculation manually and you can check whether this answer is correct or not. Okay, and let's check one more rule. Here you can see that our base is 100. So how many digits? There should be 2 digits, right? Because 2 zeros, so there should be 2 digits on the right hand side. Here there were 2 digits. And after doing the subtraction also we are getting 2 digits. So yeah, our answer is right. We can follow it. So till now we have discussed about 3 cases. Above base, both the numbers above base, both the number below base, and one number is above and one number is below. So all these 3 cases are considered. But now one question may arise in your mind. If this number is below limit or upper limit, then what? For example, if I change this number by 102, this deviation is plus 2 and if I do so, I will get only 4. And how many digits should be there? There should be 2 digits, right? In such cases, what I should do and how I should write the number, that I am going to explain you in my case number 4. Consider case number 4, means digits on the right hand side are above the permissible limit. What is the permissible limit on the right hand side? That is, if base is 10, there should be just 1 digit on the right hand side. If base is 100, there should be just 2 digits on the right hand side, and so on. So let me consider one example. 17 times 14. Here you can see that both the numbers are closer to 10. So my base is 10, right? Base is 10 and how much is the deviation? That I am going to write down directly in this case. So if this one is plus 7, this one is plus 4. What is this step? That you know very well. So I am not going to explain you in depth. You have already studied in the same session. 17 plus 4, which is 21. And 7 times 4 is how much? That is 20. Oops. Here we got 2 digits and how many digits are permissible? Just 1. So what to do with these 2 digits? Confused, right? Whether we should consider 2 or 8. Definitely we should keep this 8 as it is. Carry forward rule or carry over rule, or you can say balanced rule. 2 plus 1, which is 3. And this 2 as it is. So my answer is 238. So what we should do? We should just consider this 2 should be carried forward with the next number. So you can get it right. Now let's consider one more example. Another example is 119 times 109. Both the numbers are closer to 100. So what is my base? I can say that my base is 100, right? Is it true? Yes. Now this deviation is plus 19 and this deviation is plus 9 because both are greater than 100. Now next step is I should add both of them. So this will become 128. And on this side 19 times 9 is 170. What is the base? Base is 100. So accordingly we should have permission of just 2 digits. So these 2 digits we can keep as it is, but this third digit should be 3. So this will become 71 as it is. 8 plus 1 is 9 and this 12 as it is. So what is my answer? My answer is 12,971. So this is the case when digits on the right hand side are above the permissible limit. If they are below, then what? That is case number 5. Let's consider case number 5, that is digits on the right hand side are below permissible limit, then what we should do. Let's consider one example to understand this situation. Let's say 98 times 96. we need to multiply these two numbers. You can see that both the numbers are closer to 100. So our base is what? Base is how much? Base is 100, right? And if I write down the deviation directly, this is 2 less than 100, so minus 2, and this is 4, so minus 4. Now, we should add both of them. So answer is 94 on left hand side, and here 4 times 2, which is 8. And negative is positive, so answer is positive. But what is the base? Base is 100. If base is 100, we should have 2 digits on the right hand side, but we are having just 1 digit. What we should do? We should just add 1 0 in it. If I add a 0, then it will become 2 digits and the meaning of this 8 won't change. But yes, there would be a drastic change in the answer. So actually correct answer is 9408, which is the correct answer. So here you can see that the digits on the right hand side are below permissible limit, then we should add a 0 on the left hand side. You can't add 0 after this. It becomes 80 and the meaning the number would be completely different. So friends, don't do that. Keep such things in mind. Now let's consider one more example. 996 and 989. These two are the numbers. Both are closer to what? Both are closer to 1000, right? What is the next condition? Both are closer to 1000. So, how much is the deviation? Deviation is minus 4 and here deviation is minus 8, right? Now, if I do this operation, one is positive, another one is negative. So, I should do subtraction. So, this will become 985 on the left hand side, and on the right hand side, if I do multiplication of both the numbers, then 11 times 4 is 44. As both the numbers are negative will become positive. So answer is plus 44. But base is 1000, so there should be 3 digits instead of 2, and unfortunately we are having 2 digits. But don't worry, as I explained you can simply add a 0 and you can get your answer. So our answer is 9,85,044. So friends, here I have explained you various cases of how to do multiplication of the numbers if they are very close to the base of 10, that is power of 10. And we have considered 5 different cases. So if you do practice of it, you can understand and you can have clear ideas. Hope you would have enjoyed this session. And friends, if you have really enjoyed this session, don't forget to like my videos and share it with your friends. And if you have not subscribed my channel yet, please subscribe it right now and keep watching the videos. Thank you.